January 22nd, 2010. Meteorologists in Australia spot a bizarre disk of glowing rings on their satellite radar images. It's like nothing they've ever seen. A strange, giant white circle hanging over the city of Melbourne.
Within this sort of outer band, there was just lots of little dots, speckled areas.
When I first saw pictures of these spiral images, I thought to myself, there's no possible way these could be natural.
The disk spans an area of tens of thousands of square miles across southeast Australia, reaching out to the island of Tasmania off the south coast. Prior to the appearance of the white rings, there have been no storms or violent weather. Quite the opposite. The country is experiencing one of its longest droughts on record. The spiral mystifies Australia's meteorologists. The weather scientists try to find a logical explanation. Ground-based radar technology combines with satellite imagery to create a real-time map of changing weather across Australia. But radar is an old and reliable technology. It doesn't normally pick up stuff that isn't there. Then, more circular shapes begin to appear in other parts of Australia. One, on the northwest coast, spans around 400 miles. Around a red and white eye is a black circle with black lines radiating out. Then another on the south coast, similar to the first, a disk of dotted glowing rings. More images appear, and the meteorologists begin to think their systems are either failing or being interfered with. Is this some computer virus threatening to bring down Australia's entire weather surveillance system?
Considering the processing that it takes to take an image from space, process it through a computer, string along bandwidth to an Earth center, reprocess it into an image, it looks like a computer glitch.
But what happens next suggests this is no computer virus. The appearance of each strange symbol seems to herald extraordinary and extreme weather. Melbourne is engulfed in one of the worst storms in the city's history. Flash floods, 4-inch hailstones, a month's rain in just 48 hours, and a mini tornado. From one weather extreme to another, a record-breaking drought suddenly turns into the wettest spring on record. It may just be a coincidence, but whenever the circles appear, reports follow from each location of freak weather events. Speculation spreads. Is this some kind of experimental weather weapon?
We've had historical instances where the military has had projects to try to, for example, control hurricanes.
To be able to control the weather at the flick of a switch, that's scary stuff.
If you can intensify a storm and guide it to one place or another, then you have the foundation for what has been known for a long time as weather war. You cause an earthquake or a typhoon or a hurricane, lots of destruction in your enemy's country.
It sounds like something out of science fiction, but weather manipulation weapons do exist and have been used before.
The United States conducted Operation Popeye during the Vietnam War from 1967 to 72, where they would seed the clouds to make it rain.
U.S. military aircraft pumped huge quantities of cloud-seeding chemicals into the air above enemy territory in Vietnam. The aim was to cause devastation. The resulting downpour is said to have turned dirt tracks into rivers of mud, created landslides, made it impossible to move vehicles and troops. The monsoon season was extended by weeks, destroying harvests. The U.S. military had found themselves a new mega-weapon, the weather. But research into more sophisticated weather weapons, if it's taking place, is top secret.
That was 40 years ago, so you can kind of imagine how much more advanced they must be today.